This program is for mature audiences only.
Please have your fake ID ready.
Well, you're probably just as surprised as I am to hear my voice on here again. Hi, Bill Munko. This is Munko Madness. And after the tremendous insult of having them start my very first show with theme music from a 1929 Marx Brothers movie, not that I have anything against the Marx Brothers. I love the Marx Brothers. But they thought they'd start things out with the Monkey Doodle Doo, because my last name is Munko, a nice little monkey tie-in, yada, 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 and everybody's happy. Nobody consulted me, which is why I say, if you're ever going to sign on to a podcast production company like the Hot Cheddar Injection people, make your own deal, own the show. That way you can do whatever you want with it. Well, I got called into a meeting, oddly enough, right after the program yesterday, and we came to an agreement. I ended up purchasing the show. Now I've got my own website, BillMunko.com. Soon I'll have my own Twitter account, and I get to decide on the theme song. And this is what I've decided on, and this is the only time you're ever going to hear it in its entirety. Listen up when I speak. Listen up, I'm a liar. Fumigate and kill the fleas, and I'll cut the cheese. Listen up, darling, please. Hey, Munko, Munko, Munko. Don't you know you cannot stop Bill Munko? Hey, hey. Call the cops. Trim the fat. You can take the cake. I know about that. There's one thing you must be sure of. I can't do it no more, darling. Don't you monkey with Bill Munko. Hey, 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 Munko, Munko, Munko. Don't you know you cannot stop Bill Munko? Hey, hey, stop Bill Munko. Hey, 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 hey. Munko. Stomach's churning. Munko. Something's starting. Munko. You won't like it when I start in farting. Stop. 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 Watch Bill Munko get hurt. Munko. Listen here when I speak. Listen here when I squeak. Throw your brain into the pile. Make Bill Munko Okay? All right, we're not going to have any more of the chattering chimpanzee either. From now on, when we go to a break, you'll hear this. And I assume that's satisfactory for everyone? All right, then. You can visit my website, www.billmunko, all one word, .com. And my email address is bill@billmunko.com. If you got any suggestions, things we should do differently, yada, 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 whatever. But the important thing is, I now have control of my own podcast, all right? And a little bit later on, I'm going to bring you editorial comment. A Munkotorial, they wanted me to call it. Fuck them. But we are going to start out with a little bit of comedy, to wet the palate, and then we'll see what happens from there. Here's Jim Gaffigan.
You guys are nice. I should have showered. I'm sure most of you shower. Yeah, there's probably one or two weirdos out there that took a bath. Took a bath? How much free time do you have on your hands? What are you, taking a break from ruling ancient Egypt?
I don't have anything to do, and I'll never have anything to do, so I'll just sit in a pool of my own filth. Oh, luxury. I should probably take a shower after this bath, huh?
I have taken a bath. It always seems like it's going to be relaxing. You're like, this is so boring.
No wonder people kill themselves in these things, huh?
Don't worry, no one here has killed themselves in a bath. My point is, no one takes baths, except for that weird couple in the Cialis commercial. What kind of disposable income does that couple have?
Honey, after our pill-induced lovemaking,
What do you say we sit in side-by-side tubs on the porch? What is the message of that commercial? This pill is so good, you're going to have to take a bath afterwards. I do separate baths. Hell, do it outside. It's going to be messy. You know what I mean, fellas? Those erectile dysfunction commercials are just there to ruin your night. You enjoying your show? Just a reminder, in a couple of years, you're going to need a pill to do anything. Back to your show. I took a shower. Didn't happen right away. You ever have one of those days you're like, I got to take a shower. Just hours pass. I still got to take a shower. And then when you finally do it, it feels like such an accomplishment. Hey, I took a shower. I'm a go-getter. Showerer. Well, time for bed. Shampooed and conditioned my hair. As you can tell, you gotta condition your hair because everyone else does. Someone told me the reason we're supposed to condition our hair is because we shampoo our hair too often. So instead of using one product less often, we just added another product.
Yeah, my wife didn't like me drinking beer every night, so to make her feel better, I started drinking beer and whiskey. Maybe I had to get her off my back.
Who's that guy? Shampoo and conditioner, always identical bottles for no other reason but to confuse us. You ever accidentally pour out the conditioner first? You're like, oh crap! It's like $3! You ever try and put it back in? You're like, damn hole's too small. I always end up holding onto it and open the shampoo bottle with the other hand. Now I'll just mix that together. Hope that doesn't start a fire or something. There is that product. It's shampoo and conditioner in one. I don't trust it. I don't like my peanut butter and jelly in the same jar. That's for goobers. That joke's for goobers. There are so many goos and potions in our showers, and they're all just soaps with different names, right? This is a soap for your hair. This is a soap for your body. This is a facial scrub, which is soap with sand in it. My favorite shower goo or potion, though, has to be body wash. And not just because it sounds creepy. It's like, hey, I got you some body wash.
Yeah, I got you a restraining order.
Body wash. Wash the body. Body wash. I'm gonna wash your body while you sleep. You can only use body wash on your body. Use it on your face, you die. It's the truth. I remember when they first introduced body wash, I was in a drugstore. I was like, this is so stupid, body wash. Now I'm like, honey, we're all out of body wash. Can you get some more body wash? That's so hard to use. Get the body wash that has energy printed on it. I need my body wash to give me energy. That's what's printed on our bottle of body wash. Energy in bold. Like, they didn't even bother to think of a misleading adjective that made sense. Oh, what should we put on the bottle of body wash? Fuel efficient. Low calorie. Something like that. But it doesn't matter what it says on all those goos and potions, right? They're snake oils. Because when it comes to cleanliness, we will believe anything. We're like, oh, a facial scrub made of avocados. That makes sense. And it only cost $50. Honey, I bought an avocado today for 99 cents. Well, this must be good shampoo. It's from France. And they're known for cleanliness. At least I think it's shampoo. Douche to what? My friends are douching their hair? I did that joke in Montreal and no one laughed. Really comes down to we don't want to smell, right? You ever catch yourself smelling? You're like, oh my God, I gotta smell that again. You're like drawn to it. You're like, that is alluring. Honey, get over here. I got a treat for you. But we smell because we're animals, right? We're just self-cleaning animals. We're like cats. We're like, I know we're supposed to be like apes, but they're picking bugs off each other and eating it. We're like cats. We self-clean. We're grumpy. We're finicky eaters. I don't want to eat that. I don't feel like eating that right now. We like to think we're like dogs. I mean, I wish I was a dog. Dogs are always in a good mood. They're like, what is that? Throw up? I'll eat it. I don't care. I'm just happy to be here. Dogs are happy to be anywhere. You ever see a homeless guy with a dog? The dog's like, this isn't that bad. I was begging for food anyway. I mean. But we're more like cats, right? But we can't even be like a cat, because a cat could scratch itself on a stationary object, and we'd be like, that's adorable. But if I scratch myself on a mannequin at Victoria's Secret, they call security. If I'm just like, oh, I got an itch here. Especially if I'm purring, if I'm like, lots of undies around here, huh? You can't do that in Victoria's Secret.
I am a liberal. I am a progressive. I believe you have the right to believe what you want to believe, and I have the right to believe what I wish to believe without you interfering in my beliefs. That makes sense to you, doesn't it? I hope so. That's why sometimes I don't think I fit into the traditional liberal mode. I just saw this story on Time Magazine's website about how to explain to your children not the terror in Paris, not the attacks in Mumbai or anywhere else in the world, Mali, among others. No, this article is about how to explain to your children why we eat meat on Thanksgiving. I'm serious. The story says, large animals on the table, says Amy Bentley, food historian at New York University, have been part of the way people celebrate holiday feasts for millennia. And meat wasn't just a way to celebrate. It may have even shaped human nature. Some people argue we have the big brains and intelligence that we do in part because of protein that came from meat eating. But eating animals can also be a fraught topic, Bentley says. To start with, she observes, we are meat. So some have ethical concerns about eating other animals. Others have practical concerns about the way the meat industry affects the environment. And kids in particular, Bentley says, are, quote, especially responsive to these issues. So how can parents start good conversations with kids about meat? And then she goes on for, or whoever wrote this goes on for about another 7 or 8 paragraphs. Let me solve this. Let's put it to you simply. Tell them we eat meat because we are carnivores. Like the lion and the tiger. We are predators and we eat our kill. End of story. If little Junior wants to be a veggie, little Junior can be a veggie when he gets his own apartment and buys his own food. But for now, eat your damn turkey and be thankful that Mommy and Daddy had the money to buy it, you ungrateful little piece of... Now, if you'll pardon me, I believe I need to track down a cheeseburger.
Hi there. This here's Texas Senator Ted Cruz, and I got a word to say to that there uppity you-know-what Barack Hussein Obama when he's over there in Europe bad-mouthing good and decent senators like yours truly who only want to run for president and don't like the way he's giving our country away one street at a time to them there Islamic terrorists. Now, if he wants to bad-mouth me, I got no problem with that. This smarty-ass college boy wants to get all up in my grill. That's how they talk, you know. If he wants to get all up in my grill, he's welcome to try. Hell, just do it to my face, boy. Do it to my face. That's all I ask. Now, I mean, I don't have to take that kind of stuff from some uppity you-know-what. He wasn't even born in America. Well, neither was I, but I'm a white man, so you can trust me. So if he wants to come on back here and tell me face to face that I'm a pussy, that I'm a sissy, he's more than welcome to do so, but he's gonna get a handful of balled up Texas soup bone right in the kisser. Flatten them lips out a little more for him, if you know what I mean. This here's Texas Senator Ted Cruz, and... Senator, there's a phone call for you. Oh, can't you see I'm busy right now? It's the president, Senator Cruz.
Oh, tell him I went home.
Spry with Cake Improver. Spry with Cake Improver.
Spry means higher, richer, lighter, finer textured cake. Spry means easy, sure success with every cake you bake.
Spry with Cake Improver. Spry with Cake Improver.
It's S-P-R-Y, Spry, and it's one bowl method for the most delicious cakes ever. For no other type shortening has Spry's marvelous Cake Improver. Try Spry.
All right, I promised you an editorial comment. You can find this on the blog, www.billmunko.com. It's easy enough to remember. Anyway, the title is, I would really be enjoying this if it weren't so dangerous. All right, then. So can we agree that this thing we knew as the Republican Party is pining for the fjords like the old Monty Python dead parrot sketch used to go? It would be easy to give in to the schadenfreude if this wasn't such a dangerous development. At the risk of invoking the calls of Godwin, I'm reminded of the ridiculous paper hanger from Austria who everyone made such fun of with his little mustache and his goose-stepping minions, and then he woke up one morning in the early 1930s and found himself Chancellor and then dictator of Germany. Donald Trump seems to evoke the same kind of passion Hitler did back in the day, am I right? The German nation was laid low in World War I and further humiliated by the Versailles Treaty. Hitler promised to make Germany great again, although he did it with brown shirts and not red hats. The Republican voter seems to feel as if he or she has been abandoned by party leaders who promised much and delivered nothing. Outraged that the fellow Americans would insult their false memory of an Ozzie and Harriet world where everyone was white and that was all right, and the Negroes worked in the kitchen, the Tea Party rose up using big government as its dog whistle message, demanding its America be taken back from the Muslim, socialist, Kenyan, communist, fascist Negro who stole it from them by being constitutionally elected President of the United States. Tea Party enthusiasm and the lackadaisy attitude of progressives who fretted that Obama wasn't liberal enough swept the GOP in the majorities in the House and in the Senate. And what did they do with those majorities? Well, other than attempt to keep Obama, the usurper, from enacting a goddamn thing, I dare you, name a Republican accomplishment. The disenfranchised white people, the most victimized and oppressed group of people since Moses stole the Hebrews from gainful employment in Egypt, thought this GOP majority would bring back their America. And they failed. And the repressed, oppressed, white people, deprived of the right to shout nigger in public, abandoned the party in droves. The ultra-conservatives, the moderates, the evangelicals, the educated, the uneducated, they pinched their nostrils shut and said, enough of this shit. We want our America back. And like a cat, watching patiently as a bird struggles on the ground with an injured wing, Donald Trump was waiting. He would bring America back. He would get rid of the pesky immigrants and keep the heathen Muslims from coming to America to behead us all. He will fix everything. The people don't want a bunch of mumbo-jumbo yip-yap in the form of details. No. Donald Trump will make America great again. That's all we need to know. I'd like to think that the American electorate is smarter than the GOP writ large, but we elected Ronald Reagan and George H.W. Bush after him. We stood up and saluted and put yellow ribbons on our gas guzzlers as George W. Bush and Dick Cheney sent our boys and girls to be destroyed in an unnecessary war. I would really like to just sit here and enjoy the schadenfreude, but I know that as a people, Americans are just not that bright. I'm no Hillary Clinton fan. I don't think we're smart enough to elect a socialist. I'm afraid Donald Trump is going to win the GOP nomination in a walk. I can't imagine he can beat a serious Democratic opponent, but this is America. I just wonder what the new version of the Hackenkreuz is going to look like. Somehow, you know one's coming.
Wow, I just took one of the biggest poops of my whole life. What are you ordering?
Quiet, numbskulls, I'm broadcasting.
If you want to know who we are running for president, and we came here for near and far. Some even think they're heaven sent. We argue in each debate to help you decide our fate. You're wrong if you think we're great. If you think we are worked by strings, by the billionaire fat cat pigs, you don't understand these things. These elections all are rigged. Perhaps you suppose this crew will do anything for you. If that's your idea, you're screwed. If that's your idea, you're screwed. If you want to know who we are running for president. From near and far, our heaven set on many, 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 many an end. From near and far on TV ads. Candidates, I pray you tell me where a gentle Congress lady, Debbie Schultz, the DNC chair, in pity speak, oh speak I pray you. Why, who are you who ask this question? Come, gather round me, and I'll tell yous. A lonely socialist, my face is old and baggy, my hair is white and shaggy, but I'm a vibrant guy. I've been in Congress long, in both the House and Senate, and though you might resent it, I'm running for president. I'm running for president. Do you think college costs too much? I'll make it free. Vote for me. Think fat cat bankers make too much? I do so too. Vote for me. The kids of modern days don't care for fat cat ways. That's why they all support me. That's mostly true. Oh, vote for me. But if a strong defense, you say, is wanted, a strong defense, my friends, is what you'll get. We won't start any wars that are not needed. The neocons and warhawks I'll upset. Our warriors engage in nation building. That will stop, and you believe me when I say I'll knock down all the last remaining barriers and make sure that our warriors live on decent pay. We shouldn't be surprised if he knocks down remaining obstacles and sees the troops all live on decent pay. And when I say you agree with me, we'll turn this nation round. Off to school you'll go, 'cause tuition's free, and the fat cats will strip of excess money. Hurrah for a system sound. Yo, heave ho, Hoorah for system sound. To sit around on your spreading ass, to me it seems like a waste. But the way that we save a democracy is spreading wealth and ensuring health while the rich folk pay their share. Yeah, boy, while the rich folks pay their share. And we'll make sure the workers share in the 21st century. We'll spread the wealth and ensure their health. Hoorah for the new economy, where the game's not rigged for the fascist pigs. Yo ho, yo ho, yo ho, yo ho, yo ho, yo ho, yo ho. A lonely socialist, my face is old and baggy. My hair is white and shaggy, but I'm a vibrant guy. But I'm a vibrant guy. He's a vibrant guy. Vibrant guy. Yeah, I know I said I was going to try to poop out 2 songs a day on that musical I started working on. I just didn't get a chance to today, all right? All right, then. I'm trying to think of the reason why not. I was sleepy, all right? Can a guy get sleepy? Hey, I'm Bill Munko, and you've been listening to Munko Madness. Don't forget we got a website now. It's www.billmunko.com. And you can shoot me an email if you want to at bill@billmunko.com. It really, really works, and there's no charge whatsoever. Oh, I should tell you, too, you can get the Hot Cheddar Injection app for iPhone, iPad, Android, whatever you got. Just go to our page at www.billmunko.com, and I'll figure out some way to let you know how you can get your hands on them. But just in the meantime, go to the Google Play Store, go to your iTunes, Apple Store, whatever you got, and look for Hot Cheddar Injection under the apps. Put it on your thingamabob, and you can just take me with you wherever you go. It's like I'll be your little pocket pal.
Now it's time for the next thing that's gonna happen. And here it is.
And let that be the end of that. You're just showing off now.
Good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are.